Yo, what's good? This is Drumatic, and today we got Royce the 5'9" featuring Eminem, aka Bad Meets Evil. This is called Caterpillar. Now, Royce the 5'9" has always been one of the most underrated rappers in the game to me. I mean, it doesn't matter who you bring up. Even my favorite rapper, Locksmith. I mean, like, it doesn't matter who you bring up, he's gonna fall right next to them or above them. I've always said when it comes to Eminem, nobody can rap as good as Eminem or even next to him unless you're Royce the 5'9". When Bad Meets Evil was around, there really wasn't anybody out there that could do what M could do. I mean, M could have filled that spot with a million other people and nobody could have done what Royce did. Royce has a cadence and a delivery and lyricism that's kind of unmatched. You know, when I think best rappers in the world, he immediately pops in my head almost every time. So I don't know if people really understand the complexity behind Royce the 5'9" or how good he really is. But just think of it like that. Like, Eminem is looked at as the best rapper ever. So he's the only person that can stand in the same room as him. You probably gotta give it up to Royce a bit. So this is called Caterpillar, man, and I'm freaking excited to hear this because last time I heard them do a song together, it was Bad Meets Evil stuff, and that stuff is fire.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised.
This right here for the number one shit with your number one. You ain't number one, just another one. Now everybody saying that they number one.
Ring the alarm, the caterpillar keeps firing. Oh, we in the war, where butterflies keep dying.
I'm a product of Parker, Lewis, and Kubiak. If I didn't do this, where in the fuck would you be at? See, there's a difference between us. When I spit hit arenas, you would drip from my penis. I eat lions and sip hyenas. You number one when it come to slaughtered mics. I'm trying to be number one in my son and daughter life. All you niggas, my little rapper babies. Y'all my children, y'all bit my shit and contracted rabies. Don't you grade me next to these rappers, baby, that's degrading. My style got so many different facets, I switch into so many different patches. I'm skipping class to be fascinating. My pen is like Big Ben, this shit just a classic waiting. Your favorite rapper come at me, I just decapitating. Out here congratulating these hashmans who had they highs. These rappers only when they match just because they strategize. I bring Attica to these patterns and here's my battle cry.
Oh my goodness. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? Like, when I'm getting in these like arguments with people and they're like, hey, we don't want to hear bars. Like, we don't care about lyrics. Like, come on, dude. You can't give it up to that. You can't give it up to somebody that's absolutely wrapping circles around you just because you can't do it. It's like when someone says, oh, I hate fast rappers. Why? Because you can't rap fast? Don't hate on somebody because you can't do it. It like bugs me when people just get jealous and then they just get defensive and they're like, no, I don't like that. Like, why? Like, I don't know. But low key, it's because it's out of their realm and they can't comprehend it.
This right here for the number one shit with your number one. You ain't number one, just another one. Now everybody saying that they number one, kid, think you number one quick. Number one song, get your number one chick. Number one fly with your number one kid. When it's all done, then your number gon' swing.
Hold up, wait a minute, guess what I'ma never do? Show so much respect to you that I feel like we're friends, so now we're no longer competitors. That could be the death of you. Never let someone who's not as smart as you gas you up and tell you something you never knew. Always stay professional, you always gonna make revenue. Don't let people next to you that don't want the best for you. It's completely normal to hold on to a regret or two. I do what I wanna do, they do what I let them do. Everything these niggas be saying is a fucking lie. It's nothing I can say to you that is real. Remember when you praising the butterfly. Don't you ever disrespect the fucking caterpillar.
Man, so, God, those are just bars and bars and bars. And he's actually saying something. And that's my thing. Like, it's one thing to just have one or the other, but to be able to put the whole package together and just spit bars and actually have substance and rhythm and, you know, good cadence and flow and delivery and all that, and that's all packed into one big box, and like, shout out to you, man. That shit's just fire, bro. I've always admired your work. I think everything you do is absolutely incredible. All the way from now to Rock City and previous, it just doesn't matter, man. You've always been fire to me, bro. The P-Rhyme stuff's incredible. So you always have my interest as long as you're grabbing a microphone, brother. Shout out to you.
You're looking at a tiller, the psychopath, the killer, the caterpillar. Don't tell me when I'm supposed to rap until, especially when your favorite rapper ain't even half as ill as ever. Still attracts a banana peel, attack of the silverback gorilla. You're having a little trouble fathoming this is actually happening, like Anderson Silverback when he snapped the shit in half and then had this shit hanging by a flap of skin after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again.
I had made a comment, I don't know, to my girl probably a week ago about how Royce is probably a better rapper than Eminem for the simple fact that lately I would rather listen to Royce's music than Eminem's. Em releases good music, but I feel like Royce is more my type of hip hop. So like a lot of the stuff Royce puts out, I'm like, yeah, that's dope. And sometimes Em's hit or miss with me nowadays, so you don't really know what you're gonna get from Em. Em's new album was kind of split down the middle for me. Half not that good, half really good. So kind of it's just an opinion. You know, a lot of people say it was trash. It wasn't trash, but it definitely wasn't his best work. Now with that being said, you know, like I'm only saying that to say this, dude. Like I'm super curious to see how M comes after he just ripped his face off like that.
So ring the alarm, pull the extinguishers off the wall, set the sprinklers off. Like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah to the shingles come off the roof, wheels shout at the ceiling, slaughterhouse in the building, middle fingers aloft.
So M's snapping, just like I figured. I mean, he's not gonna let Royce go off and then him not go off. Like those two are so cohesive together that you can't just, it's not gonna happen. Especially if M goes second. M's not gonna let you rap first. He'll rewrite his shit until it's better than yours. That's just how he is. So it doesn't really matter. But like I will say this though, it seems like the new Eminem, and I call it the new Eminem because he's just a little bit different to me than he used to be. Isn't quite as like, I don't know what's the word. I feel like he could rap as well as he could before, but I feel like lyrically he's not as creative. I mean, back in the day, he'd always say stuff like, you know, I'll beat you to death with a feathered pillow, or I'll grab a knife and stab you with a fucking handle, and stuff like that. Like, it was just, I don't know, he was kind of just crazy. He said, I hit the trees harder than Sonny Bono, you know, and the dude died running into a tree in a mountain, you know, skiing. So, like, you hear bars like that, and they blow your mind. You're like, dude, who thinks of stuff like that? That's incredible. So, I miss that Eminem. Like, he was so outside the box, I felt like nobody could touch him. Now I feel like he could rap as good as anybody else still, but I feel like lyrically, you're gonna get some bars sometimes that are gonna make you go, what? Em wouldn't even write a bar like that, you wouldn't think.
Say what I think when I rhyme in ink pen. I talk in a language I speak, it's my mind. Kingpin and penguin combined, spit like it's king of the dot. A singular thought I think I will help you distinguish apart the frogs from the cream of the crop. Wait a minute, hold up like a flashcard. Damn dog, Zach copying or paying homage. Sad because dad taught you to rap as a damn toddler. My dad is your grandfather. I have to rehatch on you. Come back as a black wasp. Half yellow jacket you can't swatter. Sasquatch dancing on top of an ant. Trample it and stomp it, smash it and stand on it. Damn it, I can't stop it. The rap is a badge and I'm going in like a tampon in this bitch. It's a manslaughter. Stamping out grasshoppers. You can't be no rap gods. In fact, you're exact opposite. You make a wax song and can't hold a candle, but even Danielson wax off. You jack offs. Need to come to grips like a hand job.
The rap is a badge and I'm going in like a tampon this bitch. Now, M wouldn't even write a bar like that. Not the Eminem I know. Like, that is so played and so corny. He wouldn't even write that down on paper. Like, I can't see it. You know? I mean, he's a wordsmith king, but like, that is just not the kind of material that M writes. M is so much more clever than that. He would have taken that bar and flipped it into 10 different ways and made it way more creative. So I just, sometimes, like, and that's what I mean, like, I just feel like sometimes he's writing stuff down just to write it nowadays.
The boom bap is coming back with an axe to mumble rap. Lumberjack with a hacksaw. number one, but my pencils are number twos, cause that's all I do's when I'm poop is my suit. And I'm on the John like a prostitute when I'm dropping a deuce. And when I'm producing them lyrical bowel movements, these beats are like my saloon, cause these bars always got my stools in them. And I don't need Metamucil to loosen them. Bitch, it is real like I pooped Jerusalem. I'm about to go spin another cocoon, and I'm cutting you from your mother's womb, then I'm flushing you.
Alright, so that was Caterpillar by Royce the 5'9" and Eminem. I was pretty excited when I saw this, man, because, you know, if anybody's going to bring the best out of each other, it's these two, you know. Em's going to make Royce sound great. Royce is going to make Em sound great. I do feel like Em, you know, did his thing. I feel like Royce maybe won this battle only for the fact that, you know, I'm not saying it's a battle. I mean, they're friends and definitely no competition. I'm not trying to make it one, but freaking his stool bars and his poop in Jerusalem and Israel, like, I don't even know, like, that is what I'm talking about. You know, he's got a few of those. I remember on his album he had some weird bars too, where people were kind of like writing down saying that they couldn't believe that he would write something like that. And so, with that being said, man, like, this is kind of what people need right now. I mean, we're hearing so much watered down stuff. It's just the same stuff over and over and over again. Like, we're not really getting much to pick from. If you like this sound, then you're gonna like everything. If you don't like this sound, you're not gonna like anything. So that's kind of where we stand nowadays. We don't really have a whole lot of different hip hop to pick from. You got people like Chance the Rapper who were like so weird. You know, I was never really a Chance the Rapper fan because his music to me was too basic. I felt like anybody could make the music he makes. There really wasn't any kind of, it wasn't very hard. It was all like if I just gave my friend a studio and was like, make music, it kind of felt like that's what Chance does. It's nothing too complicated. So, you know, we need, you know, different types though, and that's why I brought Chance up. He had his own lane though, whether I like it or not. You know, but I'm not gonna talk forever, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a 4 because this is what hip hop needs right now. Like, I mean, if we can get more stuff like this, it will diversify hip hop and show people that there's many different ways to do this. So shout out to Royce the 5'9" and Eminem. That was Caterpillar. If you like Fastlane, because it sounds just like Fastlane from Bad Meets Evil. You know, it's almost identical song. So if you like Fastlane by Bad Meets Evil, you'll love this song. So that's all I got today. I'm Drumatic. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.